What up? This is Robert Horry.
Or three-pointer. Buries it.
You might know me as Big Shot Bob.
To Horry for three. Oh, unbelievable. This guy is off the charts.
What's going on, Big Shot Bob?
Robert Horry from downtown.
Oh, we're going to call it the shoot-around because it's Friday. Episode 143 of our Friday shoot-arounds. If you ever have something for us, it doesn't matter if we're in Los Angeles, Atlanta, or Iceland. Send it our way. You can find us at Big Shot Bob Pod, B Harper 90 at Rob Jenners at Robert Horry 7K 7X. Sorry, Robert Horry 7X on the Instagram, and just send us some stuff. But I feel like it would be blasphemous if we didn't start the shoot around this week with our national anthem, as performed by Motown legend Martha Reeves of Martha and the Vandellas this week, as she dedicated, I think it was the Women's Pro Baseball League. They officially made their start last weekend, so let's throw it to Martha with the national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Still there.
Oh, no.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, now that is not funny to make fun of an 85-year-old woman.
I don't care how old you are.
But God bless her, because yikes.
Hey, let me. Never mind.
At 85, I was like, I'm not gonna make fun of someone at 85 because she sounded like she was 85.
But like, yeah, that's tough, man. That's a tough look. That's a tough look. To her credit, though, we're talking about the Women's Pro Baseball League, which we would not have been doing otherwise on this week's shoot.
My thing is, that's the way you start off the inaugural league, the Women's Baseball League.
It's not a good sign. Yeah, that's like the national anthem aboard the ship of the deck of the Titanic. If that's how we start.
Whatever happened to the? Everybody got a cassette tape of Whitney Houston when she was singing it. Yeah. You could have put that in the doggone thing and just let it play.
I love that you think everybody's got a cassette tape, though. That's great.
Well, that's what it was on at one point. Or just hook up your phone. Somebody got the aux cord, and they can hook it up, and they can play.
That's the cool of me saying someone got an 8-track somewhere.
Yeah. Which, by the way, the last time Martha and the Vandellas released music, probably on an 8-track.
That's what they were looking for.
Yeah,
somebody over there looking for the tape.
Cassette tape. He said cassette tape.
That's what it's on.
All right, question from Eric. I saw this and I wanted to get your take on it. This is actually a pretty interesting topic. Rank these OGs heading into next season. LeBron, KD, Steph Curry. So going into next year, who do you think of those three?
Mm-hmm.
He's not doing a start bench cut or anything like that, but
are we just talking about the season?
Yeah. What kind of season do you expect from those three in order? Like, who do you think is the most impactful? Who has the best year of the OGs that are still floating around?
Are we looking at this individually or team wise? That's a big question.
I would assume he's talking about individually.
I would think individually.
If I go individually, I'm taking Steph first. Like, I think he still strikes fear in people's eyes because when you can shoot it like that and have the handles and get to the rack and shoot floaters and all that, because LeBron is one of those. He's been here so long, and then And KD and LeBron to me are tied. It's to me they're tied.
Harp doesn't agree.
Yeah.
I don't agree because I think it's going to require more from KD. If KD's healthy, I still think from a scoring perspective, his ability to rise up and shoot over people, his ability to also put the ball on the floor and get to the basket. I'm not saying that it's far off, but I do think everywhere that KD has gone, even though we get on him about jumping from team to team, whatnot, there's still a major role that he plays on that team, especially with his ability and his talent. I'm not saying LeBron doesn't, but I think with LeBron, because there are so many miles on his legs, I think there are more guys ahead of him that are gonna probably do a little more. Now, when time comes for the vet to step up and seal the deal, cool. But I think also with the team that KD is on, it's gonna require him. He's on a much younger team. That unfortunately, we said this last year, and Ime Udoka said it too. If it takes KD to score 30 plus for us every night to win, we got a problem. Well, guess what, Ime? It's gonna take him scoring 30 plus every night for y'all to be something in the Western Conference. And so because of that, I think it's gonna require more. And he's gonna do more.
Okay, that's fair.
So I'm gonna go KD, Steph. KD and Steph are real close, and then LeBron third.
I tend
So
to.
let me ask this question. So if you take KD and Steph off those teams, which team had a better record?
If I take KD, probably
Houston would be my thought.
It's Houston, but I do think
that's why I'm putting.
That's
Steph
why you're
ahead
leaning
of
to Steph.
KD.
I hear you. No,
I get it,
though.
but I don't think. Okay, I got you. I just think because they have playoff aspirations and they do have more talent, but they are very young, and sometimes with their youth, that youth trumps that talent. We saw that last year.
Yeah.
Jabari Smith and them guys, they are dope. They're athletic. They're gifted. But we saw when KD missed 2 or 3 games versus the Lakers, how they look.
Yeah, not good. Yeah, I mean, look, I have a hard time discounting LeBron, but I will also say that, to your point, Rob, and I think to your point, Brandon, he's in a situation where he is not going to have to put the team on my shoulders, LeBron. So I just don't think you're going to get a year out of him that's going to compare to what those other two guys are going to have to do to get their teams further down the line. I kind of lean in the direction of Harper, where I'm kind of leaning toward Kevin Durant a little bit more, just because exactly to Harper's point, if Houston's going to make any kind of noise, it's going to be 100% on Durant. And Golden State, I just don't know. No matter what you get from Steph, I just don't feel like it's probably going to be enough, to move that needle. I just don't feel like it is.
I think Houston's going to be a lot better than people are going to give them credit for.
Okay.
They need to be.
Because Van Vliet is back and they got a point guard. I don't know how good he's going to be, but that was the only thing that Houston was missing last year was a point guard, because now you got someone that can take that pressure off. Omen bringing the ball up, KD bringing it up, so on a consistent basis. So I'm looking for them to be good, and I'm looking for KD. KD's still going to be good, but I still think, to me, Steph's going to put a lot of pressure on himself and on them because they suck without him.
Yeah.
So he's still going. Yeah.
Even with him, I don't think they're going to be that
an
good.
intriguing question, though. So, and that's one of those questions that leads to, like, are you talking about points? You talking about minutes? You talking about wins?
There's a lot of qualifiers
on your teammates, So
yeah,
there's a lot of qualifiers there. But yeah, I think the point of the question is just, I guess, who are you feel like you're going to get the most out of, and just overall minutes, points, big moments. You get the most out of Steph, I think, because he got less. He got less to work with, so he's got to have no choice, right? He's going to have no choice. That's a tough question to ask, but it's a fair question. You know what I mean? Like, because you got to think all three of those guys in the situations they're in, all pretty different. I just don't think LeBron's just going to need to be LeBron next season. Because I think if you take LeBron off that team's probably still a top 3 team in the East.
Exactly.
Without LeBron James. So the question really is, how much is he going to be able to take? We talked about this last week when Hart brought it up. How much is he going to be able to take the Dwayne Wade role in that squad and defer a little bit more and feel like he doesn't have to be the guy that has to take the last shot? Because you've got 3-4 guys in there that could do that. So, I just don't know if you're going to have that kind of season from him.
So basically, LeBron's last on that list.
I mean, for all of us, which is almost blasphemous.
That's what we are now.
Yeah, this is the point of his career. All right, Harrison Bader. I wanted to bring this up because it just made me giggle, and I don't want to know if Rob ever played with a guy like this. San Francisco Giants player Harrison Bader allegedly rammed his scooter into the back of a fire truck early Sunday morning. This was, and it further injured his foot and solidified the end of his season. Bader, who had been banged up most of 2026, was scheduled to see a foot specialist this week to address his ongoing plantar fasciitis issues. But it's worsened on Tuesday when the team announced that earlier in the weekend at 1:50 a.m., a witness said Harrison Bader collided into the back of a San Francisco fire department truck while on a scooter, and it rolled over his foot after the collision. So it made his foot even worse. So, like, damn, dude. Like, what are you for starters, what are you doing out on a scooter at 2 o'clock in the morning, let alone crashing into a fire truck when you're hurt? I feel like, yeah, I was going to say, I feel like he Tony Romo'd that a little bit. He might have had a few Tony Romos in him. Did you ever play with a player who was accident prone or just did dumb shit like this?
No.
You never had a guy on your team that you're like, wait a minute, you did what last night?
What the hell
were you out doing?
I've only had one guy, I can't remember his damn name, that he got hurt right before the cut deadline.
Oh, sure.
And when you hurt, you can't get cut.
Okay, that's convenient.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There was never a player on any of those teams that someone had to keep an eye on at all times just to make sure?
No.
Yeah,
and that's one thing about winning championships. You pretty much stay healthy, and you think about the years with San Antonio, nobody got hurt.
Well, that was like a choir boy locker room, man. That was...
Yeah, years with the Lakers, nobody got hurt. The 1 year Shaq got hurt, of course, we didn't do very well. The year he came in and didn't want to get the surgery on his toe, we didn't do very well. And then you talk about when I was in Houston, the 1 year everybody got hurt, we actually got healthy at the end of the season and actually won it that year. But no, it's never been like one player like an AD or like an Embiid that's always hurt.
Just like nonstop.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Question from Derek. We have a big problem when crap like this is allowed in both college football and in college basketball. Rob, how would you fix this? Someone's got to step in. Like, if you're a basketball player, don't you just go overseas? And here was the story he sent me. Former Pitt running back Desmond Reed is exploring a return to college football following Friday night's ruling. He rushed for 1,244 yards and 896 receiving yards in 2 seasons with the Pitt Panthers. He was released by the Buffalo Bills in June.
Oh, he's going back.
So he wants to go back to Pitt. We've dealt with this a little already in college basketball.
With the guy from Alabama.
With the guy from Alabama. And there's been other guys, too, that have popped up in this storyline of, like, guys that have, like, you know what, I got cut from the G League. I think, isn't it, and I feel like there has to be some sort of, I don't know, legislation or something at some point that's like, when you're out of school, you're out of school. If you choose to hit the draft or you go to sign in, that's it. You're done. You can't come back. Even if you've got some eligibility left to go back to school, get your degree. But you ain't stepping foot on a basketball court or a football field ever again here.
Well, I think he has a legitimate chance because he never actually played for a team. So he's eligibility. He went out and tried out. And with the new rule, you can play 5 years. Let him go back. Shit.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't
like it either, but look at LSU basketball team. LSU basketball team right now, that's what they feel with. Guys that were out the college, I'm about to say out the league.
Well,
out of semi-pro.
Yeah, out of that league.
They were out of semi-pro, and all of a sudden they grant them another year. Now they all flooding back into college. So
it's weird. It's definitely weird. But if there's a loophole that allows him to do it, why not? I'm not saying that I like it. I'm definitely not saying that I like it. Because I don't think you should be able to move forward, and then when moving forward does not work out for you in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion, let me go back and kind of basically start over.
Well, we've talked about this, and I didn't think about it until just now. NIL's playing a big role in this too, probably, right? Like if you're going to get cut from the Bills, but you think maybe you could pull, I don't know, $500K, $1 million in NIL money going back to college.
Yeah. And
there's a loophole to do it. All right. And I don't like it. I think it sucks. I think once you try to go pro and it doesn't work out, you go overseas. Like that's it for me. You tried to, you got cut by the Bills, great. You can go play in Spain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the crazy part is, if we all had a family member that had the opportunity to make that kind of cash, like, yeah, man, do it.
Oh, well, that's different, though. Yeah. That's different. Don't judge me because I'm a greedy prick. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I don't.
It's so weird. I am. When I hate how guys are being held back 2 years, and then, you're going to JUCO now, and then you get that other 2 years. By the time you hit college, you're 30 years old.
Yeah.
And this to me, because of this loophole, I am okay with this guy doing this.
Okay.
I am totally okay with like the basketball players who declare and leave. But you think about it, he had 4 years. His 4 years were up. Mm-hmm. And now he goes,
trying to come back and get a fifth year.
I'm making a living. This is Now I'm fine with that because the opportunity presented itself in the right way, and it's the perfect storm for him to go back and say, okay, I got 1 more year. Maybe I can go back and two things. Maybe I can get some money with the NIL deal. Maybe I can get better and hone my skill set and craft. Now a team will draft me, or a team will give me another shot, because where will you be able to get these reps to show a team what you can do? So I am totally fine with this one.
Okay, wow. I'm surprised. I wanted you to hate this because I don't like it. I just wanted you to go, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, F that guy. That's what I was looking for. All right, we'll close it out with a question from Danny. Thoughts on Spider-Man Brand New Day?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, so then we got to skip the conversation. Or Harper, you got to leave.
I haven't seen it either.
You got to take your headsets off for a minute and leave the room. You haven't seen it either? Well, never mind. Hard stay, because ain't nobody seen it. I've seen it. It's great. I'm surprised. He said, I'm surprised it beat Endgame's opening weekend. Apparently, last reports I saw is that it was officially bigger than Endgame. It beat Endgame by a few $1 million. But are you surprised at all that a Spider-Man flick outperformed what was arguably like the most hyped movie of all time in Endgame?
I can't necessarily say I'm surprised.
I did. I mean, I had a lot of hype going into Spider-Man, but I don't think it was anywhere near my hype level for Endgame. But.
Well, I think because of Doomsday, because everybody know they got to see this and see how it takes them into Doomsday.
Okay, maybe so.
So I think that has a lot to do with it.
Maybe so. Is Tom Holland the best Spider-Man? Now, knowing you haven't seen this one, I'm curious to know what your thought is, because I think for me, after this movie, he's my favorite.
Okay, well, the strongest is actually the first one, Toby.
Toby's OG Toby. Okay.
OG Toby, just because I like OG Toby, because think about it, he didn't have to. He's the only Spider-Man that didn't have to make his own webbing.
Well, also too, Toby's Spider-Man had to stand on its own. He had no Avengers. He had no MCU around him. It was like either this is going to succeed or fail on the merit of Spider-Man.
Right.
And the first two Tobey movies are outstanding. Like, the first one's good. I think the second one is maybe the best of the grouping. Yeah. Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock is outstanding.
Yeah. And when you think of Spider-Man, I just think about when you hit when you think of Spider-Man, geek, not attractive. So to me, this is Toby.
Which is funny, too, because I feel like all three of them have good elements of what Peter Parker's supposed to be. You know what I mean? In the comics. Like, Andrew Garfield had the Peter Parker snark. Like, he had, of all the three of them, I feel like he was the snarkiest of them. And I was like, that felt like, to me, that felt like Spider-Man from the comics, who's always got a line for everything that's got a lot of snark. And Tom Holland, I think, best embraces, especially in this new one, the struggle of Spider-Man, of the dichotomy of trying to be Peter Parker and Spider-Man, and it never works out for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Toby had a little bit of that, but you really get to see in the new movie how much he struggles with being alone. And, like, no joke, he absolutely crushes it in this movie. like crushes it. And there's a lot of really good. I think you guys both need to go see this because there's some great, like, fun little surprises that pop up through this flick, and it's just awesome. I mean, genuinely might be one of, if not the best Spider-Man movie of all of them. It's really, really well done.
Yeah.
So,
my favorite one is still.
what's that? Across Spider-Verse?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Spider-Verse flicks are great, both of them. The second one, outstanding. Freaking great. And the fact that they left it on a cliffhanger and made us wait like 6 years for the last one. It's like, come on.
Right?
Been waiting for that Miles Morales Prowler payoff for freaking 5 years, man. Killing me.